When is the last time you got your home appraised and you were not happy about what you saw? It happens, right? Well, why? Why are we shocked? I mean, when we get the appraisal back, it should be accurate, right? It should be realistic for what your home's worth. If that's the case, why am I shocked? Well, my guess is called education. We've got to get educated as to what's happening in our market. You have probably been told, just like I have, my home's worth a lot more. My aunt just sold her home in California for 3 times that amount, or whatever the case may be, right? We hear these stories, but we have to be educated on the fact that every market's different. We cannot expect California prices like I live in Idaho. So when you get your appraisal back on your home for a refinance, or maybe you're purchasing a home, or you just wanted to know what it was, you shouldn't be surprised because you should be educated. How do you do that? Well, there's different sources out there. Your real estate agent primarily should be your resource because that person is in the grind, on the front lines, in the business day after day. If they're a trusted resource for you, you should know. So call someone you trust and let them do what's called a market analysis. Let them get you educated as to what's realistically happening in your market. Don't always trust Zillow. We get it. Zillow's out there. It has the Zestimate. I understand that. In my area, for example, we are a non-disclosure state. We don't tell anybody what our prices are. We don't have to disclose those. So what does Zillow do? They're grabbing out of thin air looking for values, and they post it. Totally wrong. Now, other areas may be just like that. So be aware as to whether your state is a non-disclosure state or not, as to whether Zillow or some of these other programs are realistic. So when you get your appraisal back, you need to understand that this generally is the final word to a bank for that refinance, that purchase, or whatever it is. You've got to be educated enough so that when that appraisal comes back, you're not shocked. You understand it, you know what the market's doing, and your expectations are realistic. It's important for you. Again, 4 prices on every home that's sold. There's the price that you, the seller, thinks it's worth, what the buyer thinks it's worth, what the appraiser thinks it's worth, and what the county assessor thinks it's worth. We have to be educated enough to price your home where the market will bear it, not outside of those boundaries. Otherwise, you'll be shocked, disappointed, and you're not going to get your home sold. So keep that in mind, and remember, are you living in a castle, or are you living in something else that you think is a castle? Keep it in mind, get educated, be realistic, no more shock. Have a great day.